welcome to another review for the ASYLUM movies, and today's movie is kind of a weird one. It's a movie called Mega Shark vs. Crocosaurus, which, as soon as I saw the title on Wikipedia, I was looking up other ASYLUM movies. I knew this was something I had to watch because it looks like a stupid and weird and goofy movie. And I was kind of looking forward to watching it, of course, ironically, of course. And I was hoping for it to be a terrible, funny movie, like a movie that's bad, but it's also fun to watch as well. Kind of like the Jack Frost movies, or to some extent, other films like The Room or stuff like that, or Troll 2, or Batman and Robin. So I said I'll watch it today, and I gotta say, yeah, exceeded my expectations. This movie is awful. It's really bad, but it's also very hilarious at the same time. Honestly, because of the terrible, terrible green screen. Like, the green screen is really bad, but mainly the sharks CGI and the crocodiles designs are hilarious. Like, when they first showed up, and other times when they showed up, I laughed, honestly. I gotta laugh. Like, ironically, probably one of the few times that happened before where I laughed at something that was obviously not supposed to make you laugh, but you couldn't help it. It was really funny because of how terrible the CGI was, especially the way they move. Yikes! And especially like when the alligator terrorizes the city at the end of the movie, or like when they fight each other, it feels like something like this. It's just so shaky. And by the way, is the editing in this movie is pretty bad. Of course, that scene as well with the climax with the fight between the shark and the crocodile. There's also one sequence where a woman gets killed by an alligator that teams up with Nigel, one of the two main characters of the movie. And the way it's edited, it looks really like bad. What is happening? Like, that was a weird death scene. I'll probably show you the clip during but man, was it really bad. But it's still also very funny for her just standing on the crocodile and just getting eaten by just fall down and get eaten by it. It's hilarious, and it's clear she was staying on a green screen, because if she was a real crocodile, she probably would have fallen a little bit. But like, man, like, what a death scene that was. And the explosions look really bad and look so cheap, man. Obviously, it's a low budget movie, like every ASYLUM movie, but it's so noticeable, and you couldn't help it but get a laugh out of that, man. Um, and the two main characters of the movie are Terry, played by Jaleel White, the original voice of Sonic, as well as the adventurer called Nigel. And Terry's a part of the Navy, and the Navy tries to stop the shark. Meanwhile, Nigel is trying to stop like the crocodile. And they team up with a special agent named Hutchinson. And I thought that those three characters were kind of meh. They're not that they don't have huge personalities. It's and I don't think their acting was that like the worst, but it's not very good, and it feels like Jolie, of course, did for a paycheck, obviously. Um, and the way they defeat the sharks and the crocodile, of course, is pretty bad. Because of course the effects, but they succeeded on it, I guess. And and I thought they didn't care for the other supporting characters either. They were very whatever. And I thought the attack of the Navy ship by the shark was still pretty bad. Was quite a laughably bad sequence, obviously, because the shark CGI and the special effects are very, very cheap. Like, That's a way to describe this movie. A cheap, laughable, brain rot movie is something you can watch for fun, but don't think of it as like the way as like a traditional movie is, like a great movie or something like that, or even a bad movie. But yeah, I would still watch it ironically, like maybe and like for special occasions. I don't know, but it's a very bad movie, and but I hope you kind of enjoy ironically with like a for fun, I guess. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts on this movie, and peace out, bye, and stay tuned for next month for another Asylum movie.